Hi Pisces, this is Kay. You're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. I fumbled that really bad. The Collective Soul Tarot channel. Thank you. Welcome to the channel and welcome to your reading. I hope you're all doing well, and I want to say thank you for coming by and watching the video. If this resonates with you though, however, would you, if you haven't already, subscribe and like, even comment and share would be wonderful. Great, guys. So let's find out from Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what your past energy is. Starting off with Broom. Okay, been cleaning up. 11, mastering something by cleaning up. You know, it could be a mindset, but just cleaning up. You know, your physical space or your relationship or something. Present day energy. Oh, woman. So it's you or the querent, a person you know, girlfriend, fiance finance. Okay, fiance, spouse, love interest, and feminine energy. It's either you or someone you know. And the near future is 33. That's a master number with the 8 of diamonds, which is 8 of pentacles, working hard to free yourself, to be free. Being free and released with the key. Finding solutions. Very interesting to say. Past energy. With the 11, we got broom. Remove unwanted stuff. Purging. A clean sweep. Delete. Total makeover. Unavoidable. Cleanup. Restoring harmony. Okay, that cleaning something up, whether it's your perception, your mindset, or some situation to restore harmony. Harmony in your own being, you know, with your mindset. Or harmony in your environment, whether it's a person environment or some other kind of physical environment. But then right now, it's a woman. So there's feminine energy right now. I'm not quite sure if this is you, Pisces, or not. Because it can be fiance, girlfriend, just a person you know, like a friend, or could be some other feminine energy like your mom or aunt or sister, friend. I said that, okay. And then near future is key, solutions, intelligence, genius, insight, clarity, open, breakout, liberty, important, pay attention, lock, unlock, and helpful. You can either lock yourself up with that key or unlock yourself, free yourself. Let's get some Lenormand. Okay, Archangel Michael, past energy for broom, please. Child, which is the Knight of Swords, 13. That's for foundation, building a foundation. The child. The new beginning could mean new beginning, but it could be something to do with the child. So the Knight of Swords, that's very fast incoming information. Somebody's coming in with some truth that has you being able to remove unwanted stuff or situation, to delete something, old information. Could even be just you swiping your hard drive, like wiping your hard drive and starting with a full disk. Starting with you know, a clean disk as a child, right? New foundation, so that you can add more information, you know, newer stuff, new information, putting the old beliefs away, the old information away, so that you make room for new understandings, new beliefs, that kind of thing, new information. Woman, let's find out. Mountain, number 21, which is a 3. That's really odd looking mountain. 8 of Wands, that's communication, communicating with this woman. Communicating with the woman. Man, wow. Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups. to release yourself to be with this man. Communicating with a woman. Oh my God. I mean, it could go in so many different ways. Like, for example, you are in a same-sex relationship, but you're also bisexual, you know? You like both genders. I think I have to sneeze, guys. Pardon me. Okay, not just yet. So, anyways, you might be cleaning up that old relationship and starting brand new, you know, a new slate, where right now you're talking to your same-sex partner, communicating with them to tell them that you want to be released from the relationship that you're with, and start that for making you available, you know, to be able to be with the other opposite sex, right? The man. Or you have let go of a relationship that you have a child with, and if you're in a same-sex thing, your child is with this woman that you're communicating with and saying, I don't want to be in this relationship with you anymore. You know, the mountains with the 8 of Wands, communication. This is obstacles and challenges. I want to overcome our challenges by, you know, saying goodbye to it, kind of thing, because I want this. I got another lover, you know, a man. You're a man, they're a man. Okay, if it's not that, it's like you are wanting to leave a relationship that you have a child with, Pisces, but you have to convince, like your mother, who's got an opinion about it, okay? Your mother or sister has got an opinion about you leaving your person with the father of your child or children. And that's a challenge, trying to get around this person's adamant habit of wanting to impose their opinions and beliefs onto you and others, of course, onto you about what you should and shouldn't be doing. Having to get around that, because you need to do that in order for you to be able to be free. You need to deal with this mom, this person, this woman who's got the challenge of being outspoken about something and adamantly or vehemently denying you the pleasure of being able to, without, you know, you could do what you want, but they could be threatening you in some way, like, if you leave your husband, you know, you can't be part of the church anymore, or you leave your husband, you're not part of this family anymore. I'm going to write you out of this will. You know, you leave your partner that you have a child with, you're no daughter or son of mine anymore. You know, it could be that, to that point, right? They may be saying, you better stay. You don't even, you know, don't even go there. I don't want to hear about this. You're stay. You know, it could be just that kind of energy of this person, because they're the Ace of Swords. They're in the Ace of Swords energy. They're flexible, possibly, but they're more so rigid than flexible in their beliefs. And they're outspoken. Ace of Swords. They're outspoken. They don't hold back. They say what's on their mind. And if they don't like what they're seeing, they're going to tell you. Whew, I feel for you. And it could also be that you are wanting to leave your child's father or mother, and this is your child, even though she's a woman, okay, but she's your child, and she may be vehemently denying you the pleasure of being able to walk away from her father or mother, okay, depending on who you are, Pisces, gender. You may be needing to deal with this one, this feminine energy that is become an obstacle that you need to have a conversation with, talk to, right? Because it's the 8 of Wands, which is about communication, and it's the 3, which is communication. Yeah, so it, like I said, it could go quite a few different ways, and probably even more so than I've even thought of myself. But you will have to make it fit for your story if this seems to be something that we're talking about that's going on in your life. All right, Archangel Michael, let's get some major arcana to speak to this reading. The Moon. It's unclear. It's unclear, and you're afraid of what this person, how they're going to deal with it, how they're going to cope, how they're going to behave, what they're going to say, you know, whether it's your mother or your sister or your child. That you want a new beginning, and you be leaving their father or mother behind for it. And you're now like sort of feeling apprehensive about having that conversation with them. Let's get some clarity for the Moon. There it is, the deck upside down. The King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, you know, is the one who is, he's a committed energy. He is very, very grounded, committed, usually quite prosperous, a hard worker, somebody who works, you know. They don't, they work to make money. It's just their career-oriented type of individual. Doesn't have to be a man, it could be a woman. So we'd have to figure out if this is this person here or this person here or you. Because it's unclear. You have fears. Things are hidden. Things are unclear as to how things are going to go forward. Only time will tell, though, right? Only time will tell. And I feel like it's this person here, because this woman, whether it's your mother, sister, or child, is unclear about the intentions of a King of Pentacles. Who is this person here? So it tells me then that y'all know about this guy already. You're unclear about the intentions of this person. We'll see. Let's get some tarot and find out more. Pisces. Yep. All right. Ten of Wands. Yeah, that's 10 of Wands. You're releasing some heavy burdens. This relationship that you have been in a karmic relationship with someone. You've been mastering the idea of growing, like personally developing, spiritually developing by moving on from that which is no longer good for you. It was good for you at one time because it was karmic. It was meant for you to learn some valuable lessons, but it's time for you to move on. So you're stepping into your mastering energy. I'm manifesting a move forward, leaving behind that which is no longer good for me. I'm letting the burdens go. I have been under a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations on me, stress and whatnot, but with all of this and other people's expectations, their opinions and beliefs about whether I should be with them or shouldn't be with them, it's more so like, you should be with them, but my friends are saying, you know, you shouldn't be with them. But my family's saying you should be with them, or my children are saying you should be with them. So it's been heavy, but you're putting it down, because 10 is the end. You're putting it down, that's the past, and you let it go. You like, this is it. You're not in love with this person anymore. You're not in love with it, and it's easy enough for you to walk away if you didn't have the mountains to have to climb, get over, right? It'd be easy enough for you to walk away from this, clean your hands of it, because you're not in love with this person anymore. That your feelings, your emotions towards this person and your relationship, like your partnership with them, it's ended. It's come to an end, and you're transforming into somebody who will be someone without this person. You're having a new beginning with the death and rebirth, right? Major change and transformation. You're transforming into somebody who will be someone without that person. You know, you say how people might say, I don't know who I'd be without them. Yeah, well, you're finding out who you're going to be without them right now. Let's move these guys up. So yeah, it's ended for you. So it's not a matter of well, if you're still in love with them, you shouldn't leave them. Like this person, whether it's your mother, sister, or it could be a friend too, but daughter. It's not a matter of, well, if you still love them, why would you leave them? You don't love them. Now you're going to have to tell them that. And that's a conversation that you may be dreading to have, on top of the fact that, okay, I don't love him anymore, therefore I don't want to be with him anymore, therefore I'm leaving him. Ace of Tides, which is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Let me see that already. Yes, Ace of Cups right here with this man. There's new love on the horizon for you. Quite literally. Love on the horizon right now. You see it, so you know. Either you know you're going to meet somebody, you know, because you just know. Intuitively you know it, or you're just the right age, or you're feeling like you're not done yet. You know, that kind of thing. But if you got, it doesn't necessarily have to be, because it's a feminine energy. It could just be a child, like a 6-year-old, or a 12-year-old, or a 13-year-old, something like that. Or an 18-year-old, the ones that have real attitudes, it's girls. 16, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds, when they're still at home, they still have attitudes. They have attitudes. They develop attitudes for the most part. Not everybody, not every young girl does, where they feel entitled, right? You're not thinking about leaving my dad, are you? Like, you wouldn't do that, would you? That kind of thing, right? So I hear it all. Anyways, you have either hopes of big love being on your path, that's on your horizon right now, or that you know it's either you intuit it, or you know you've got somebody on your radar already. And you might be right now, because this is the King of Pentacles. That's him. Maybe you met him at work, I don't know, but you got this King of Pentacles energy in your life, where your person here, whoever they are to you, has got questions and concerns and doubts and attitudes and beliefs and demands and expectations for you to get over, jump that hurdle, clear it, that they're not clear about this person's intentions with you. And you may not be either, to some degree, but I think you are. Okay, so moving on. We've got the Empress. Woo, the Empress here with the mountain energy. So you're married and you're a mom. You're married and you're a mom. or at least you're a mom. If you're not married, you could be just like not married, but with your daughter's, when I say husband, daughter's father, right? You may not be married, actually legally married, but you've been with them. Yeah, the Empress energy is like, you got to get over this hurdle with the fact that you're somebody's mother and wife, or partner with the one that's got all these like expectations and beliefs, and you know, no, you're not my mother anymore if you leave my father. You're not my mother anymore. You know, just stuff like that that could be really scary for you with the moon. It's kind of like you don't want to go there with your child or your mother or even your sister, that they're disowning you just because you want to leave this guy here. Okay, and of course you're looking at yourself as being spouse material, like wife material to this person here. The Ace of Cups guy, the King of Pentacles guy right here. Right, moving on. King of Wands. Whew, King of Wands. Now, that's with that and this is with that. It's got the key. So the King of Wands, not only is he very, very grounded and truly committed to loving you, wanting to be with you, so this could be, yeah, truly, that they're in the King of Wands energy, that they're taking, you know, they're a doer, and they find you very attractive and appealing, and that they just like they swoon after you. They're like, look at, he's got his little telescope out there. He's got his eye on you. Yeah, he wants to be your honeybee right here. Empress and him want to be your honeybee. They are going to take action to be with you in the near future. They're going to actually literally release you from your responsibility to these person's beliefs and this person as your partner. They are going to unlock you. They're going to be helpful to you. They're going to pay attention to you. They're going to offer you clarity and liberty. They're going to offer you to break away from the, you know, they're going to help pull you over the mountain. You know, they're going to help get you around this. They really are. Now, if it's not this, it could be this guy here, and this could be this guy over here that you're sweeping away, clearing out. But I really feel like it's this is him, and this is him again here. The Two of Tides, well, the Two of Cups. Oh my God. I mean, I just did the Aquarius reading, and the Two of Cups ended up right here too. I mean, you could watch that one. You know, don't forget that you have the sun sign. If the sun sign is your Pisces, like that's your zodiac sign, you also have sun, like moon, Venus, and rising zodiac signs in your birth chart. So wherever the moon is in your birth chart, and the moon, the Venus, the planet Venus is in your birth chart, and the ascending is in your ascending planetary, whatever it is. I don't know, but whatever planet's in the ascending, that's the one that's coming up over the horizon, I think, at the time of your birth. You'll possibly have different zodiac signs. So if Pisces is your sun sign, you could have Aquarius as one, is either your moon, your Venus, or your rising, which is the ascending sign. Or it could be all three. You know, it could be. I mean, I have several Sagittarius zodiacs, several Sagittarius placements, meaning I have many of my planets on my birth chart have Sagittarius attached to them. Yeah, which is weird because Sagittarius is my sun sign as well. Like, that's my zodiac sign. So Two of Cups. I mean, you're in love. You're in love. This is near future. And remember, the King of Wands and the Two of Cups with the key and the man. That's your Ace of Cups. You see Ace of Cups. Here's your new beginning with the 28. It's a 10. It's a 1. New beginning. There's your Ace of Cups. You know this person already. You know of them, or at least you're intuitive to them, but I really feel like you know them. So then we got the 5. You might want to watch. And then there's the Queen of Wands, Judgment, because Queen and King of Wands, and the 6 of Swords, which is Spires. Yes, Spires, 6 of Swords, which is finding the solution. And there's 7 of Cups and the Tower. We don't need any of those. We sure don't. So yeah, there's going to be, this is the energy, the future energy after the near future energy. Okay, so the 5 of Wands is like still having some conflicts with, you're moving on, but you're still having conflict with this person, whoever they represent to you. And in the Aquarius reading, it was the friends, friends or family telling them that the person is just is not good for them. Okay, so anywho, you know that this person loves you and you're in love with them, and it's just that you're still going to have, you're going to still have arguments possibly with, especially if this is your daughter. They're going to see you moving on from their father, and they're going to see how happy you are with this person, but they're going to be so mad about it, you know. They might be. Not everybody's daughter, but for you Pisces daughters, for your Pisces daughters, yes. But anyways, you're saying, I don't care. I'm taking charge. I'm taking action. We are a perfect match. King and Queen of Wands. We are each other's counterpart. Yes, we are. We are perfect for each other. Perfect, I say, perfect. That's what you're going to say. Karmic, true soulmate. Karmic, true soulmate. That's all you have to say. Well, they don't understand that likely. Oh, I messed up my spread here. Jeez. Okay, getting excited for you. You know, making that final decision. You're saying, I'm moving on. This is a movement card. You know, the 6 of Swords. You're following the calling of your heart with the Ace of Cups. This person here, who is the Ace of Cups. They are like the King of Cups to me, right? So you're following the calling of your heart by listening to your heart. You're making that decision to follow your heart, and your heart says no to this, yes to this, and this is the solution you're finding. You're moving. You're going to be, because you're going to become quite adamant as the Queen of Wands, after still arguing with whoever it is that's, you know, in your environment. You're going to be like this argument, this energy right here is actually going to make you even more powerful, and that's what I'd like to pass along to you. Don't whinge at this. Like don't think, ooh, I don't want this. Don't. It's going to make you more powerful, more adamant, standing in your power as the Queen of Wands, saying, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry you feel that way. I truly am. However, this is what I'm doing. This is who I love. This is who I want to be with. And they want to be with me. It would behoove me if you continue to feel as though you can't take a moment to get to know him. You know, it would be marvelous if you would actually, you know, maybe you have introduced them already, but it'd be marvelous if you actually spent some time having a conversation with him, and you would find out that you don't have to be as nervous as you are about me being with him and not with your father, or if this is your mother or sister talking about your husband, their brother-in-law or son-in-law. So you're finding a solution. You're going over the mountains or through the mountain pass on the water, going from rough emotional times to calmer emotional times. So you're going to make it. You're going to make it. Keep following the call of your heart, and you cannot go wrong. Absolutely cannot go wrong. You're perfect match, counterparts for each other. Could even be a twin flame thing. But this person was karmic for sure, and this one, you learned some lessons. You mastered it with the 11. Remember? You mastered a new you. Person that's not with that person who is no longer good for you. And this is going to help you even become more convinced that what you want is the only thing that matters, because you're doing it for love. You're not doing it to try and hurt anyone. You're doing it because you love, and you feel like this one sincerely loves you in return, has good intentions for you. So you cannot go wrong. But it always, of course, is up to you, Pisces. Take care of yourself. Please like and subscribe, and we'll get with you again. Bye for now.